Now we have another child sex gang rape hellhole, Oldham. In case you're having trouble differentiating one English gang rape hellhole from another, Oldham is the one where the predators pick up the 12-year-old girl in the lobby of the police station itself and then have her raped by at least 8 different guys in one night. So they had a council meeting and someone suggested an inquiry into the failure by Greater Manchester Police, by the council, by the social services to protect these girls from the highly organised Pakistani rape gangs. And the Labour Council voted down any such inquiry. Labour, as you know, can't say what a woman is, so there's no reason why they should know what a vulnerable little girl is either. And members of the public attending that meeting were pretty unhappy about it because there really isn't a lot to say about a jurisdiction so depraved it will willingly sacrifice its most vulnerable members on the altar of so-called diversity. Well, Greater Manchester Police may be indifferent to gang rapists picking up their victims in the lobby of the police station, but they're super sensitive about people pointing that out. So if you chance to attend that council meeting where the inquiry got nixed, they're issuing ASBOs for the crime of lèse-majesté toward the councillors of Oldham. This is from the laughably misnamed Community Safety Services. Could we put this up on the screen, please? There we are. Community, you can see it up there at the top. Community Safety Services. There is no community safety in Oldham. Ask a 12-year-old girl. Quote, during the full council meetings on the 27th June and the 13th July, you were identified as engaging in the following behaviour, intentionally or recklessly, causing a public nuisance. Ooh, banging on the safety barrier. Ooh, this is in a town, Oldham, where, as I said, 12-year-old girls get taken from the lobby of the cop shop and raped by 8 guys in a single night. That can happen in Oldham, and they're all relaxed about it. But bang on the safety barrier. We're going to give you an ASBO. It gets worse. Making allegations that a staff member was personally named in the child sexual exploitation report, saying you know all about penetrating young girls to a member of local authority staff. Ooh, can't say that. Well, actually, on those last 2 points, the staff member was not identified by name in the craven and evasive report on Oldham, but he was convicted in court. His name is Shabir Ahmed. Here he is. And Mr. Ahmed was working for the council for years on end as a, quote, welfare rights officer. Even though his extracurricular activities were well known to police, he ran his grooming gang. This is Oldham. He ran his grooming gang out of the welfare office. So we know that at least one member of local authority staff knew, quote, all about penetrating young girls. And in a free society, one ought to be able to point out that the head honcho of the child rapists is a council employee without getting served with an ASBO and being banned from all public meetings. So, as in West Mercia, Greater Manchester would rather punish the community than do their job of protecting the community. As we did with Pippa Mills in West Mercia, we invited Manchester's chief constable, that's this guy, to come on the show and tell us who's issuing these ASBOs and why. This is Greater Manchester's response, quote, this correspondence was not officially approved or sent by Greater Manchester Police, and it is not GMP's responsibility to determine who can attend a council meeting. Our only involvement was to investigate any criminal offences that may have taken place at recent meetings of Oldham Council. One person has been arrested and bailed. Criminal offences that may have taken, like banging on the barrier, picking up girls in the police station and gang raping them. That's apparently not a criminal offence in Greater Manchester, but banging on the safety barrier is. I find it odd that they're denying it's anything to do with Greater Manchester Police, because as you can see, the badge of Greater Manchester Police is there in the top left-hand corner. And the council confirmed to us a couple of hours ago that the Greater Manchester Police are investigating the meeting. But there it is. There is the badge of Greater Manchester Police right up there in the left. That's how bad the crisis in British policing is. Knaves and varlets are now breaking into the Greater Manchester Police stationery cupboard and stealing their letterheads. A reminder of Palm Sandhu's chilling statistic from yesterday's show. In this benighted kingdom, only 1.3% of reported crimes result in even a summons, never mind a conviction. But Greater Manchester, whether coppers or council, has decided to prioritise ASBOs if you're a citizen sufficiently impertinent to be upset about child rape in Oldham.